A pair of professional car thieves went right to the source, targeting local dealerships.
Police say the men used stolen identities and their knowledge of the auto industry to fake their way just long enough to drive off the lot. Camera 7's Allison Grandy shows us what it took to catch them.
They knew what they wanted and exactly where to find it. Luxury cars, some with price tags well over 100 grand, in a scheme that targeted car dealerships in Kirkland, Bellevue, Issaquah, Kent, Auburn, and Seattle.
It's an eye-catching car. It's an iconic car. I don't have any questions as to why they chose this as the steal.
Bobby Harriman showed us the recovered Porsche 911 thieves drove off the lot from Elliott Bay Auto Brokers last summer.
Originally, it was a $120,000 car.
Seattle police say two men tried to play the part with an upscale look in a well-planned ruse, using fake documents to steal luxury cars.
Does that look like Mr. Pewitt that came in?
That looks like the individual that came and collected the car.
Daniel Choi Pewitt faces more than a dozen charges for motor vehicle theft, ID theft, and attempted motor vehicle theft. And investigators say he didn't do it alone. His accomplice was George Kaboom Kim.
It was obvious that it was not the first time that they had done it. They had centered on an automobile that was worth a lot of money.
Using someone else's identity, they qualified for and drove this Porsche off the lot last August.
Detectives say they drove that Porsche here to Kirkland with their eye on this vehicle. They wanted a Maserati SUV.
This is our Maserati showroom.
At Rairdon's Maserati of Kirkland, Aaron Way saw they arrived in style and was ready to sell them a Levante, which costs around $110,000.
This car has upgraded sound system, interior piano fiore, natural Italian leather, Bowers & Wilkins sound system, top speed over 150.
The men sat down with Way at his desk.
Do you recognize this guy?
Yeah, that was one of the gentlemen who came in.
He says their paperwork appeared to be in order.
They had every sign that they were legit.
But when it came to negotiating a deal,
We got them part way of the process through when we halted things.
he says the men refused to put any money down. At Michael's Toyota of Bellevue, the men drove off in a 2016 BMW.
So they knew cars. They knew the finance and purchase process procedures.
Police say Pewitt knew the ins and outs of the car business because he used to be a purchaser at another Seattle dealership. He was fired because he would take cars from the dealership for long periods of time.
Did they get a car here?
They did not get a car here.
Way found out about the crime spree when a detective came to the dealership.
Not a shocker. When you steal hundreds of thousands of dollars in automobiles using stolen identities, there's processes in place that stop that.
It turns out it was an alert employee at Cadillac of Bellevue who noticed Pewitt's fake ID was too thick. The would-be buyer of a Cadillac CTSV seemed suspicious, so the dealership called police. Pewitt was arrested. The stolen cars were recovered. The Porsche was already back at Elliott Bay Auto Brokers.
There was really no damage other than a basic lip in the front.
Now they will sell it or send it to auction with an interesting past. Harriman is thankful no one got injured.
There are much worse case scenarios that could have happened with a stolen car that does upwards of 200 miles an hour.
In Seattle, Allison Grandy, Cairo 7 News.